Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to continue our exploration about 36 tactics or stratagems that summarized by scholars throughout 100 years of strategies that you can use in a battle, in a warring situation. Okay, so 擒贼擒王 we talked about last time of if you want to capture the whole group of criminals, you better go after the head, the brain of it, so that they would, supposedly would go into chaos. And then that way it's easier for you to operate in the next step. So today we talk about 趁火打劫. Okay, it's a fun concept, but it sounds a little bit of morally not that good. Okay, you'll see what I mean. Okay, 趁火打劫. So whilst your enemy is on fire, attack and rob them. So that's the morally questionable that I'm saying. But it's wartime. If it's wartime, probably it's justifiable and even written, collected into this 36 strategy because you want to take advantage of the chaos or the fire or whatever extra stress your enemy is handling. Use that as your good timing to do your attack. So it's easier to succeed in that sense. Okay, 趁 we have this starfish human figure that kind of like somebody's walking in a fast, like take big strides over, right? And then we have the food symbol, so which is you're on foot. To make it clear, it's about you're walking and you make big strides of walking. And then the right side is even funnier. Okay, somebody said the right side depicts the hair, like a very hairy mane of hair on somebody, because Chinese like to use a kind of horizontal, fluffy symbols to mean hairy. Either it's on animal or on human. Apparently, this is on human, I guess. But okay, 趁 here originally with both this starfish human figure and this very hairy image. That means somebody is walking very fast, in a hurry, right? It's fast walking, as fast as possible, so that your hair kind of going horizontally, that kind of fast. Because it's timing sensitive. It's time sensitive. Okay, that's the correct English. It's time sensitive because your enemy is on fire. You want to use that window as the opportunity to attack. So everything has to be hurry up. You cannot wait until you are ready because the timing is the signal to mean take action right now. So that's a kind of 趁. 趁 was originally means walking in a hurry, that your hair go this way, right? And you take big stride like the figure over there. And eventually that fast walking action was extended to mean timing wise, like it's time sensitive. So while some condition, like time sensitive, right? So while some condition is happening, you need to hurry up like that. So that concept of hurry up while something is happening, logic just narrow down to this while thing. It becomes based on some condition, you need to hurry up. So this, based on the condition discarded, hurry up, that's the original meaning, right? And then eventually invert to just while, like a time window, time sensitive window there. Okay, that's our 趁. Okay, 火, we have the visual representation of this cone shape. I mean, right now it's 2D. Imagine it's a 3D. It will be a cone shape, right? And then we have sparkles on the side. So that's just our Chinese cute way to describe what a fire looks like. It looks like a campfire, something like that, right? And 打, okay, we have 5 finger human hand. I mean, I haven't come to the conclusion yet, but the body parts often used in our characters to represent something, right? Because the language, most of the language were created to depict human behavior, human psyche, right? So human behavior, if it's a 5-finger, that probably means more heavily handed. Then we have sometimes a 3-finger hand that's mostly lightly touch, right? I mean, that's, I don't know, yet to be seen. I need to collect more evidence of my theory. Okay, so heavy-handed for now, 5-finger symbol. And then the right side looks like a spear, right? So it's a type of weapon. So either you just by hand itself or with a certain weapon, the concept or the intent is the same. It's to attack on somebody, okay, by force. And this weaponry used just probably aid in this process. But the main thing is by force. Oops. And jie, we talk about a rob. Okay, so first on the right side, we have this power symbol. Okay, power because it was the most commonly seen raking, kind of a raking look-alike tool that used in farming activity. So farming is the main, GDP contributor, right? Agriculture back then probably 99% of the GDP, and then this farming tool becomes the symbol of power. Like if you have more of that tool, probably you have to have equal amount of that muscle power to go with that tool, right? So that means you have more force, more productivity unit, right? Your production unit to go with it. So that becomes the symbol of power. And then we have qu on the left side. So this is a contemporary Chinese extraction of that, but it originally looks like this. That looks kind of fun, right? I mean, this looks like a starfish human figure, that kind of a riding, like a walking fast with the head bent forward, kind of forward leaning, fast walking human figure. But this one is like a human figure, almost like an airplane, right? Symbol in contemporary icon use. But this also like a starfish figure, but it's kind of rising up from this. I mean, before some scholars said this is the cave from the caveman age, that this is a cave, this is the home of that person, and this means this person is leaving that home, going outward. So that's our out or our go icon. But now I just learned from this qin, we see similar structure here. It just means a big hole underground, and that was a trap to capture animals, right? And this is like means taboo, don't go there. This is a no warning sign. But the structure of a big hole underground depicted like that. And I see the similarity of, oh, big hole underground over there. So that could be interpreted as somebody got trapped into this big hole. It could be naturally occurred, I guess, or some man-made hole to capture animals, right? But person unfortunately fall into it, and they try to escape to somehow climb out of the trap, right? So this get out of the trap, like this person quite use some exertion, you can see, right? So instead of walking sideways like that with a direction horizontally, this is like elevated, trying to go outward, like anti-gravity direction, right? So this is like that person almost like doing this, right, with their legs and with their arms, kind of climb out of the well. Imagine this circular shape like a well, and that person try to get out of there because they unfortunately fall into that, and they have to use both their hand and feet to climb up, right? That's my imagination, but it looks just like that. That means somebody get out of that bad situation. So 劫, okay. 劫 now means altogether. Okay, you have by force, and you force somebody get out of some bad situation. That looks like you're rescuing something, right? That's a logical conclusion. But here it becomes the meaning of rob is, okay, by force, you're going to force somebody to depart with their property. So you're, taking their stuff away from them. So this is 去 means separation, right? Get out of the situation, but also you by force, you force them to get out of their place, or get detached, deprived of their possessions. So in that sense, it becomes rob. So the whole concept, while your enemy is on fire or in chaos, in a messy state, got their troubles to handle, that's the moment to say, go attack them and rob them. Okay, that use one word as plunders, because plunders normally is associated with setting up, set your enemy on fire first. So that's like artificially set your enemy on fire. So they have a lot of things to go to put out the fire, right? That's their immediate emergency that they have to handle first. Well, they are like their attention and resources are used on fire outputting. That's the moment you go and plunder them. So 趁火打劫 apparently happen both in the East and West. that is in our language, and it's in the practice of like plunders. They would do that, set fire first, even to create this chaos among the enemies before they do the plundering. All right, cash into the currency of thinking by one word a day with Sophie. See you another day.